No, it will be fine as long as you don't bounce up and down. It's not for swinging on, Claire. It's for just hanging your camera from, so that she can be filmed from above and we can have a look and see if she's got dandruff, as well as seeing what she's doing, as well as being filmed from straight ahead occasionally.
I need to put a card in my thingy in it.
Right, put your card in.
Technical.
It's all this technical language. I've no idea whether this is in focus or not, because my eyes now aren't focusing at all without glasses on. So...
Cards right protect switches set to lock. Was that my glasses?
Poor old dear.
Didn't want to let go of it.
No, it's scary. Oh, you've got a little separate monitor thing you're going to have, haven't you?
I'm going to be able to control it by the app on my phone.
Ooh, it's
record.
all so posh.
Hello.
Are you there?
Welcome back to BTHQ Banter.
That's one way of doing it. Oh, brilliant. So what are you making now then, Claire?
My Christmas kilo wrap dress.
Oh, good.
Nearly finished.
Good. Are we going to get to see it on? Please.
Take clothes off then.
Yeah. Yeah. Go on, be a sport, because the rest of us aren't coming to Oz, you see. Some of us weren't invited, were they?
You could come if you want to.
No, we weren't invited.
You better speak to mother-in-law.
She's scary though.
She watches this.
I know. Scary, aren't you, Chris?
This isn't my Christmas Day dress though. I'm hoping my Christmas Day dress will be super special. But I've got to get it finished because Maddie's making me a pattern.
Woo!
So this might be my Boxing Day dress.
Yeah.
Well, actually no, it could be my Christmas Day dress because I could wear my other dress. My other dress isn't Christmassy, it's just Australia-y.
Right. No, this needs to be Christmassy.
Christmas Day
yes.
dress, then.
And it'll be really comfy to be able to sort of eat lots and slob about and drink lots, and I bet you managed to drink quite a bit.
Oh, well, last time I went to Australia for Christmas, on Christmas Eve, I got the drunkest I've ever got in my entire life.
Yeah, I seem to remember you weren't actually able to touch gin for all of January.
Gin for most of January and February, and I think even some of March. Just the thought of it turned my stomach.
Really, that was... Yeah, you deserved that.
I was so...
Mind you, you've practised since, haven't you? You've got better at it, yes.
So and it was all my brother-in-law's fault.
Oh, I see. You have no responsibility for this.
No.
Okay, right. Hurry up and get that finished, please.
Done.
Right.
The right bra on as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, just imagine our model wearing, as she says, the right foundation garments.
Foundation garments.
No tracky bottoms and no trainers, but her nice high-heeled shoes, probably, or sandals. And there she is in her Father Christmas. I nearly said onesie. What's the word? Kilo.
Kilo wrap dress.
Yes, her Father Christmas kilo. Good old Father Christmas. I think that's very suitable. I think you'll enjoy that.
I will.
Yes. Goody, goody.
You certainly missed me putting it together. I finished now.
I just want to prove to people that not only are you a seamstress and a crafty so-and-so,
I can put flat pack together.
you can actually also build furniture or put together pink trolleys.
It's nice though. This is so easy to put together. This is the Hobbycraft one. If anybody wants one, the IKEA ones are a pain in the bottom to put together because they involve all sorts of screws and everything else. But these, literally, they don't need a screwdriver. They're really easy, she says.
And are they just as solid, do you think?
So.
They seem to be, do they?
So. And this is £25 in the sale.
And when no one's watching you, they're really, really easy.
Yeah.
But as soon as somebody points a camera at you, then they're not so easy. But then that's life, isn't it?
It's a bit wobbly at the moment. Here we go.
So this is going to live in here with what in it?
I don't know. It was pink. It was on sale. Oh, I see. That's why I've got a span on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're pink and you're on sale, you'll end up here.
This is the first time I've had to get a tool. This is quite fiddly, but the actual construction of the actual trolley bit, really easy.
Good, good. Excellent. Clever girl. She's made a dress. She's rigged her camera up. She's built some furniture. What else have you done? She's taught me how to make a bag because I hadn't got the brain anymore.
Bag.
No, it's in the car now. What else have you done today?
That's it really. I've not been very productive.
No, but you're very tired.
I'm very tired.
And you're not very well, and you're a bit snuffly, and
I'm going home in a minute.
Yes.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm going home for something to eat. Now, this moment.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Good morning, welcome back to BTHQ Banter. Today is Saturday and I have 5 lovely ladies all in today for a 1-day intensive beginners sewing course. It's really nice actually because it's the first course where I can say all the way through the day, don't worry if you forget this, you can just refer to the videos because they're all going to automatically get access to our online beginners course as well, which is basically exactly the same course as they're doing today but online. I'll put some more details about that down below. If you'd like to learn to sew with me, then it is the perfect alternative if you can't get here to BTHQ. So let's see what the day has in store. We're going to start in the top right hand corner and we're coming down the side. That's it. Make sure you've got your dots showing. And then don't start sewing, we're going to sew together because I'm going to teach you 2 techniques that you need to learn that are absolutely crucial. Oops, I'm falling over. Absolutely crucial when you sew. So just get your presser foot lined up. How far back does it need to start? That's fine. So you've got the fabrics in the window and you've got that on the edge of the presser foot. Put your presser foot down and then put your needle down. That's it, and put your needle down. Excellent. Have you got your needle down in the fabric? No. So you can see the fabric in that little window there, and then put your needle down. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to start by learning to sew a back tack. Now a back tack is basically a securing stitch. It's a knot. It stops your 2 pieces of fabric from coming undone. And the way that we're going to do it is as follows. So if you could sew 2 stitches for me and then stop. Now when you're turning a corner, which we're going to do now, the important thing is to make sure that your needle is down in the fabric. Now these machines are lovely, they have what's called an automatic needle down function. So once you're there, you're going to now lift up your presser foot again, pivot that fabric round, put your presser foot back down, and this is the last seam that we're going to sew. So this time we're going to sew all the way up to the top edge. And when you get to the top edge, you're going to press that reverse button and you're going to do a couple of stitches backwards to secure that top opening. Is everyone alright with that? Off you go. And that is your first bit of proper sewing done. You now have a secure outer. And what we're going to do now is we're going to sew our lining. Now I'm going to show you a little tip for making sure that we get our seam allowances right. So as I mentioned earlier, seam allowances are really important. So that when you put the 2 items together, so our lining and our outer, when we put those together in a minute, we need to make sure that the opening at the top of the box is exactly the same size, else they're not going to fit together nicely. You have created yourselves a masterpiece. So let's line up. We can give the camera a little wave and show it your boxes. It's all lined here. Give us a little wiggle. You can see yourselves in the screen there. Show us your boxes. Have you got on all right?
Yeah.
Enjoyed it?
Yeah, definitely.
Good. We're going to make a bag now. It is easier, exactly. Right, let's take a picture. So come forward, Stella. Now I can tell you're all a little bit sleepy. I think it's because the heating's on and you just had your lunch. So we've got our outers in the right way, our linings in the wrong way. Put those behind your sewing machine just for a second because we're now going to work on our straps. But before we do, I'm going to do something to assist in the clearing and the unfogging of the brains. And I haven't done this yet this year. It's something that normally happens in the winter and only because the heating's come on. So come with me, ladies. Come with me. This is
The outer right one. Okay, thank you.
I did the same when I was trying to do my
Wake ourselves up. So I want you to give me 20 star jumps.
Oh no.
You can tap them out.
Wake your friends up.
It still works. Are you counting? Because I'm not.
I'm not. No, I'm just making them do it. Don't tear those brains. Right, come on, let's go back to it. Show us your cushions, ladies. Ta-da! Ooh, did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Was it as scary as you thought?
No.
Do you think everyone should do this course? Do you think they should do our online version if they're not local? Yes, yes, yes. Fantastic. Well done. That is BTHQ Banter over for another weekend. Everybody went home about 4:30 and I have been cutting out and sewing together a wearable toile of my parrot dress that Maddie's been drafting for me. She's actually been here all day, but I didn't catch her on the camera. She's been drafting my bodice for me. So I've made a wearable toile. It's nearly there, it's not quite right. Need to make a few tweaks to it, so I'm hoping Maddie's gonna be able to help me with that in the next few days or so, and then I'll be able to get my dress made ready for Australia. Yay! So yeah, really nice day, really enjoyable. Gonna go home now and I'm gonna have a day off tomorrow. I had no intention of getting out of my pajamas, but what I have said I will do tomorrow is to film a what I've been sewing video, because I'm really aware that I have been making lots of garments and you've not seen any of them. So I'm probably about time that I brought you one of those. So I am going to film that at home tomorrow because it'll be much easier. All the clothes are there. I can keep getting changed in and out of them, change my shoes, etc. And it's much easier than bringing it all in here. Otherwise, I'll see you back on Monday. And Mum, you've got a job on your hands because it's really messy in here. Because you were on holiday last week and I had to do it all myself. Good morning, welcome back to BTHQ Banter. It is morning, I promise. I know out there it looks like it's the middle of the night, but it is actually 9:15 on Monday morning, but it is dismal outside. It's that horrible drizzly rain that gets you absolutely soaking wet, and the sun just does not want to come out from behind the grey clouds. So I think we are set for a very miserable, tiring, dismal day today, unfortunately. Back in here today, it's Monday, it's admin day, and as you know, admin day doesn't actually mean doing any admin, it just means tidying up, sorting out, getting prepared. Mum will be in soon, which is a good job really, because we had one day intensive, as you know, on Saturday, and there is stuff everywhere. All the machines need a good clear out, sort out. I think I'm going to teach Mum how to wind a bobbin today, because I could really do with some bobbins wound and being put in the pots. And then I'm hoping the cables are going to arrive today that I ordered, and the battery for my field monitor, because I went to plug it all in on Friday, it would have been now, and none of it worked because the cable wasn't long enough and it didn't have a battery. I didn't realise it needed a battery. Silly me. So that should all be arriving today if Mr. Amazon does his thing, and I can get that all set up, and if I'm really lucky this afternoon I might be able to film my first overhead tutorial, which will be really exciting. I'm going on That Sewing Blab at 11 o'clock, so I will see if I can take you with me on that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get away with it. In fact, no, I won't, because it's a Patreon only live stream today. It will be live on the interwebs in January, but I won't be able to share it with you just yet. But yes, so I'm going on That Sewing Blab, which is an American podcast, so they will be calling me at 11 o'clock, which is very exciting. And again, let's see where the day takes us. I'm going to make a start on the tidying up before Mum arrives, otherwise I think she might have the horrors. Well, that's BTHQ Banter for Monday. You haven't really seen much. The studio is beautifully tidy and clean, which is great. I did get all of my field monitor and everything rigged up eventually, although the cable is still too short. The batteries have arrived and they are now working. I have ordered another cable which should be with me tomorrow, but for now I have mastered it with the help of some wool. Let me show you. So there's the cable connected to the camera, and it's coming down to the field monitor, which is here. But to keep it out of line of sight when you're doing this shot here, I have had to string the cable up with a piece of wool, which is slightly precarious. So I have got a longer cable on order, and that can then go, oh, there's my finger. that can then go up the arm here and along the bar and down so that it's completely out of the way. So that's all set up. I have now just got the mammoth task of filming that storage box tutorial, which I was supposed to do on Friday, but as I mentioned, I just wasn't feeling it. So I've got tomorrow to do that. I've only got from 9:30 to 2:30 to do that, so it's going to be, you know, full guns. When I come in, I've got to get cracking on it straight away because I'd really like to get it all done in one go. It does make life much easier. I'd hope to get started on it today, but I've only got 35 minutes before I need to leave to do the school run, and there really is no point getting all set up and, you know, making a start on it. So instead I'm going to set out everything I need so that I can come in the morning and turn the camera on and start filming. So there'll be no BTHQ Banter tomorrow, Tuesday, because I'm just going to crack on with it. I want to also empty these SD cards and just take everything off them so that there's plenty of room on them, and I can get all of the course filmed, and I will therefore be back with you on Wednesday. See you later. I'm just having a little test walking around because I have updated the firmware on my G7X Mark III, and I just want to see whether it is face tracking me. It would appear I can wander around. Yay! Look at that! I'm not going blurry! Super duper, that is really good. So if you've got a G7X Mark III and you were really disappointed when you bought it because the firmware was wrong and the autofocus was pants, it's fixed! Yay! I'm super excited. Right, now I must film this course. I did say I wasn't coming on today, but I just had to share that one with you. I will see you shortly. Bye. So I've had a bit of a disastrous day on the filming front. It's now 2 o'clock. About 12:30, all my camera batteries decided to die at the same time. I had one on charge, but I guess I need 4 because I can't quite get the charging working. Obviously I've got one camera overhead, one facing me now, so they're both using the same batteries at the same time, so they'll both run out at the same time, and then I've only got one that I can replace. So I think I need to order another G7X battery because otherwise this is going to keep happening. Obviously I've got 2 chargers because I've got one from this camera, one from the old camera, but they still take, you know, a good hour and a half to charge up. So I've had to halt proceedings. I'm hoping I can carry on tomorrow afternoon. I've got pupils tomorrow, but they should be done by lunchtime. So I'm hoping I can carry on with it this afternoon, tomorrow afternoon. I'll take home the footage I've got so far and I'll start to edit that together tonight. And at least I'm, you know, part way there. Although I might not have filmed it all. I would have filmed all today, edited all another day, so I can do it in parts instead. But that does mean that my Cricut Maker was delivered earlier. So exciting! And I have unpacked it, connected it to my laptop, had a little play with the heat press and made the little bag that comes with it, and I've also made the little card that comes as part of the getting started pack. I'm sorry, I wasn't going to play. I was going to wait, but there's actually lots of setting up to do, and Izzy's here on Friday and I know she's going to want to play with it. Not actually play with it, I appreciate it's not a toy, but I know she's going to want to use it, she's going to want to make something. So I thought I'd best get it all set up and be a good parent. You know, it's my duty as a parent to make sure it's all working properly. So I've got about half an hour now until I have to go on the school run, so I'm going to carry on playing. I'm going to fire down all the lights and everything else, get all the SD cards out of these cameras and get all the batteries ready to be charged that still need charging, and hopefully I'll try again tomorrow. I will see you then. Bye! Good morning, it is Wednesday. Welcome back to BTHQ Banter. I got in really early this morning because I wanted to have a play. I designed lots of things on Cricut Design Space last night and I wanted to come in and get them cut. But I got sprung by Katie and Catherine, but they just stood and watched in awe while I finished what I was doing, which was quite nice. But I can't show it to you because it's a Christmas present and I know that the person who it's for watches this channel. So my very first project, I'm very pleased with. It's good, isn't it, girls? It's brilliant. They've come up with lots of ideas for me. So Catherine's in doing free machine embroidery Christmas today. Katie is there in the corner. Give us a wave, Katie. she's come to do some cutting out. And then Leslie is back. Say hello, Leslie. She's coming to finish off, or not finish off, part 2 of her poncho. So it's a busy day today. I'm hoping that I might be able to finish the filming that I was supposed to finish yesterday later on today, but we shall see. All the batteries are charged. So exciting. There's beautiful things, stickers printing out. How exciting is that? And in the next door room, Leslie has finished her beautiful festive table runner. We used my binder baby blanket tutorial to do this. So if you want to make a runner, then you can use that tutorial. It works in exactly the same way. Well done, Leslie. Stop tidying up, you're not allowed. That's what we do. Okay, Leslie has gone, and I have now got 2 hours to try and finish this course because all of this needs to be packed away ready for Friday's class. So I will say goodbye for this week's BTHQ Banter. I'm going to try really hard to get it done, and I will see you same time again next week. Thanks for watching. Bye!